Detective Services agents.
Yep. A wide contrast in results from civil disobedience in Keene today, March 17th, 2008. First, the good news. Right to travel activist David Krouse of Keene, that's Keene, New Hampshire, has managed, at least for now, to stand down the government in his battle against car registration. Krouse, whose life essentially follows the motto, "In a free country, you do not need the government's permission to travel," got a chance to practice what he preaches back in November '07. He was pulled over for having a taillight problem and then fined for not having registration. He had refused to get registration and then refused to get it even after being fined. That resulted in him being hauled into court today. The results? The judge found him guilty but suspended the $85 fine. This was Judge Burke of Keene. This is not the first time Judge Burke has been hesitant to throw obviously non-harmful offenders into jail. And hats off to him for his restraint. That is what a New Hampshire judge is supposed to be like. David says his goal all along is to make government enforcers more uncomfortable enforcing registration laws. And I guess that would include judges.
I'm proud of Dave because he doesn't just knuckle under and pay money to be free.
So they have all these people in jail, all these people in court, most of whom have not hurt anyone.
David says he believes registration is a form of theft and that he does not believe he is the government's piggy bank. Now for the bad news. During the trial, or actually I think a bit before it, New Hampshire Free Press publisher Russell Canning was in the courthouse to support David. Showing up at courthouses to support nonviolent people is something he does a lot.
Well, I wouldn't want to put Lauren in jail, so I don't want people to think that I condone other people throwing other guys in jail.
Here's video of him sticking up for Lauren Canario in 2007 outside a Manchester jail. Now their roles are likely to be reversed. According to posts on nhfree.com, a police prosecutor spotted Russell at the trial and recognized that he had a warrant out for his arrest. The arrest is related to a child support case, but don't be too quick to judge Russell. Canning's current wife, Kat, says Russell's ex-wife has already acquired all of his possessions, including his home, and that he has offered to raise his kids. There are also some concerns being expressed regarding the appropriateness of the claim against Russell. I have his former wife's number and am planning to call her and find out what her reaction is to the arrest. Normally, such private matters do not have a place in news reports, but with this arrest, this is now very much a public matter. By way of background, I guess I should point out a few of the major events and activities Russell's best known for. It's hard to know where to begin. He is probably the most active civil disobedience activist in New Hampshire. In 2005, he was arrested for attempting to board his flight without showing an ID or submitting to a pat-down. In 2006, he was arrested for attempting to protest outside a free speech zone while President Bush was in Manchester. Those charges were dropped. Later in 2006, he spent 3 weeks in jail for attempting to hand out leaflets inside an IRS office. Inside the lobby, I should say. He also refuses to take a government driver's license and has been arrested for that as well. Traditionally, his activities have generated incredible activity within the liberty community, not just in New Hampshire, but around the country. When Russell gets arrested, it tends to help rather than hinder the cause of liberty. His bail has been set at $10,000, and his fate is now uncertain. If you'd like to know what you can do to help, look at the video description on this clip and click on the link to NH Underground's discussion thread. This is Dave Ridley signing off from New Hampshire for RidleyReport.com. This is March 17th, 2008. Did you enjoy the 2008 New Hampshire Liberty Forum? Would you like a cheaper, more social opportunity to see New Hampshire and meet the porcupines? Well, now's the time to make plans for PorcFest 08. We're holding it at Gunstock Mountain Resort, June 9th through the 15th. We'll be doing a lot of this, a lot of this, and a lot of this. When it's over, you'll know whether New Hampshire and the Free State Project are for you. However, Laconia Bike Week starts the week of the 14th, so campsites and hotels will likely sell out. Make your reservations today. Details are at porcfest.com under the lodging section.